know that white man was eating niggas, wasn't he? Tastes just like chicken. Having a good time. The boy worked at a chocolate factory. That should have told somebody something. All they found in his icebox was mayonnaise and Louisiana hot sauce. He was having a good time.
What's going on, YouTube? I'm your boy Fly.
I'm Dollar Will.
And we in the bag. And today, we got Jeffrey Dahmer. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
My boy just got me into it, told me to check it out. So we're going to do a review on this thing. I just watched the first episode today. Mm-hmm. And now I see where that meme came from. That shit was funny. That shit was funny.
Yeah.
He said, I got something that you would like. Gonna take...
Yeah, he laid, you know what I'm saying? Like when it first came out, it was like damn, like they finally made a series about this, and then when you actually see the shit, like you just gotta like look past like the glory shit, cause I think that but just from the first episode, cause we finna get to it like probably do all 10. But yeah, like
yeah, miss 10 of them.
Yeah.
They're an hour long a piece.
Yeah.
That's a lot of my time. All right.
No, but it's like,
man, look at his eyes.
Yeah, like he's just that's a demon, dog.
Damn. No wonder he was watching The Exorcist. Yeah, I watch it every night. I said, oh, this motherfucker weird.
And we also want to say, man, shout out to the family of the victim, man, because this motherfucker was Satan. Like, he was evil.
That boy, man, he was, yeah, you right, he was Satan, yeah. Yeah,
because anybody who just does some shit like that and then just, you know, dismember a body, like,
put it in acid.
Yeah, acid, and
chopped them up, skinned them.
Motherfucker
fried them.
Yeah, motherfucker was actually.
I'm sorry.
Motherfucker was actually eating people's hearts and stuff like that.
Man, he laid on his chest. He said, "I want to hear your heartbeat. I'm gonna eat it." I said, what kind of freak shit he on?
And it just don't like. This really don't make sense of how a person like that. Yes, it does. Let me cut the bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, it was
give him the real. Give him the real.
Like it was all race, you know, because we all know if it was one of us doing some shit like that, I mean, we would have been caught before. Like we got away with that shit.
Right.
And then you have like the neighbor, his neighbor who called the police, and none of them ever came because of the fact like they was prejudiced, and let's keep it real. Milwaukee Police Department prejudice back in early 90s and shit. They ain't take the 911 call serious.
Yep.
And I just think that if they would have just did their job, then all of this would have been prevented.
Yeah. So, tell them how it started off.
Well, it was like a lot of nostalgia as far as the music, cause I ain't heard none of these songs in a long time. Like, at the nightclub, right?
Right.
So like when you listening to like the music, it really puts you like in the mood. Like he's at the club, you know, he getting eyed by Tracy, the guy that plays him or whatever. And he just willingly went back to his apartment because he wanted to take some pictures to get some extra money. But it was a lot of red flags in that motherfucker. Like, he seen power tools. He noticed the smell first, so he asked him what's that smell. And he said he had like a lot of rotten meat.
Yeah, I like pork chops, and it went bad. Excuse the smell, but you can smell it. You can smell it in the hallway.
And he had more excuses than my daddy when it was time to pick me up.
Man.
Like, no, but he just had all these excuses in the book, like to the point where he got comfortable.
Yeah.
When he should have just ran the fuck out. Like, to me, seeing all those damn locks on the door, that would have been the first sign. I'm like, okay, well, what you got all these locks for? Like,
I mean, I know we in the hood.
Yeah.
But you in an apartment building at the same time. You in a big ass apartment building.
Exactly. And then just the power tools, the Satan.
The Satan book, the satanic book.
Yeah.
He had laying out there in the living room.
And he just had like barrels of acid and motherfucking his mattress with no sheets on it with blood
all on it.
Shit. So I would have just like, first of all, you never take a drink like just willingly in a cup. Like if it ain't in a bottle or in a can.
And I ain't see you pour that thing.
Yeah.
And he gonna say,
that was dishwashing liquid.
Yeah, he gonna say, what's this shit floating? It's probably dishwasher soap. Nigga, I still don't want to drink this shit, man. You don't pour this shit out and rinse this cup out.
Exactly.
Man, I ain't finna drink that shit.
He drinking his cup so fast and
man,
shit.
He drunk his cup fast. Look, bottoms up. He put his cup down. See, that's some black shit. That's some real black folk, nigga. I'm just gonna sit this right here. I ain't drinking that.
Yeah, he just was like very weird. And then they got to the bedroom and stuff like that.
Yeah, cause that was old boy in the club that looked like Nip.
Yeah.
Don't hate me, chat. Don't hate me, chat. Hey.
Oh man.
Hey, don't chat. Don't hate me. Cause when I seen him, when he got to the club, that motherfucker was like, tonight I'm a man of action. They was like, oh, you ain't gonna run on us like last time. Whatever. I looked. I said, man, that little motherfucker look like Nip in the bag. I said, yeah, I'm gonna get a lot of backlash for saying that, but I don't give a damn.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it was funny. They went into the room and he started playing The Exorcist. Like, who the hell just watched?
Man.
And he said he watched this every night, and then he had the knife on him, and he was like, oh, I hate when people leave me and stuff. You always leave me and stuff like that. I'm like, nigga, I just met you. What the hell you talking about?
Right. He had a big ass machete too.
Yeah, that Rambo joint too.
Man.
So it was just one of those things, like, you know, his intelligence played a key role of him escaping. First, he had to entice him.
Y'all been enticed him, acting like he was cool with it. He played it smart. He got out the situation. Out of a fucked up situation.
Yeah.
So what, he ran down the street, yelling for help. Police got involved. They went back to his apartment. And as soon as they opened the door, the police was like, man, what the hell that smell? Went back. They was like, you handcuffed this man? Yeah, I did. Where the key at? It's back there in the drawer. They went back there looking for the key. And shit, they found everything else in that motherfucker.
You gotta, you forgot to mention that they pick up the pictures.
Oh, that's what happened. Yeah, he went to the drawer to get the key. And he picked up the pictures.
Yeah.
And he was looking at them like, oh, all the people he murdered, chopped up and all that stuff. He was like, oh, these real people. Oh yeah, you under arrest. What? They got him.
And the dude was
you hope you die, you sick motherfucker. You son of a bitch, they're my people. You son I hope they get it. Man, they called his daddy down to the police station for questioning. And he was thinking his son got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
So he went down there. He was like, my son all right? They like, yeah, he good. But your son basically killed a couple of people, scamped them, hit them with acid. I don't know how many bodies they actually said they found, but it looked like about 6 or 7 bodies was in there.
Mm-hmm.
He had the skull still, the bones, the head in the refrigerator, the pictures, that they said, hold on, ain't funny, hold up. It was hearts in the freezers he was eating.
Mm-hmm.
He had the genitals.
Yeah.
Still.
And then also he had bleached like bones too.
Yeah, he was bleaching the bones and keeping them. That boy, man.
But my thing is, like, all this shit going on, none of the neighbors, you know, you can tell like the neighbors was like hood and ghetto and shit. Like, you mean to tell me there was no gang member like in that building who took matters into his own hands?
Right.
And I don't care, like,
and them walls, thin ass walls,
Exactly.
and his neighbor listening through the vent. So how can you chop somebody up tonight and be like, man, what the hell is that sound over there? What the fuck you doing over there? What they gonna say? You chopping wood? You ain't chopping no damn wood. You hearing bones break, organs, all kind of shit. Like, come on, man.
yeah, it was funny because the late great Paul Mooney did a stand up on that shit. He said, man, the black neighbors thought he was building a shell.
Man, they got power tools with blood on them.
Oh my God,
Man, get up out of here.
bro. Yeah.
So they got his ass evacuated the building and all that. So, I mean, it was straight serious for me. I mean, I'm one episode in.
Yeah.
Well, I want to see what happens.
Yeah, I already seen it all, so I'm just recapping it for him because he's new. You know, he is now being familiar with it, but it's just one of those things that you just sit back and you think like, damn, do I really know my neighbors or do I really know my friends? Because you just don't know what people capable of, man. You just don't know what people do, like in their spare time.
Yeah, behind closed doors.
Yeah, so
Motherfuckers weird.
like I said, like if they would have came sooner, a lot of that stuff would have been prevented. To this day, it has not been any accountability and no remorse for the police department, families, stuff like that.
See, I ain't know that.
And because the families weren't even notified about the series, they found out like we found out. So I can just imagine the trauma they're going through, having to live that again, because this really happened. It's a true story, and I just wish everybody got closure from it. It's so like almost 30 years,
Right.
so we can't really go back and change nothing. But it's just while we go through the series, this reaction, you would really see the negligence of the police department and just how he was just treated like he was a celebrity. Mostly because, like I said, if that would have been one of us, man, we would have been gagged and handcuffed. And this motherfucker wasn't even handcuffed in the trial. He wasn't even handcuffed.
See, that sound like old boy was doing that big shooting. They stopped him at McDonald's to get something to eat.
Yeah. So the same shit that be going on today is still happening. Like, their killers get the red carpet treatment. While our killers, shit,
Death penalty.
Death penalty on the spot.
Man. That's if they, that's they ain't gonna kill you on the crime scene.
Yeah, on the spot.
Yeah, right on the spot. Shit.
But yeah, man, this gonna be a very fun review as far as this series. Then we got more coming up too.
And I'm gonna be cracking jokes and all this shit. I'm sorry, I got a dark sense of humor sometimes, and
dark humor.
that should be funny to me.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna try to keep it. No, I'm not. I'm lying.
Yeah, he lying. But,
I'm lying. I'm gonna tell it how it is.
But we don't mean no harm. We just telling it. You know, we speaking our thoughts and giving our concerns and feedback. You know, that's what we do on this channel. You know, we are very, you know, sympathetic, but we just having fun. You know,
Yeah.
we just trying to just do this review and stuff like that. But y'all stay tuned for more.
Yep. You heard what he said. We out this thing.
Peace.